Hello. You know what? I kind of struggled to think of what we were gonna talk about tonight without having a podcast, and then it hit me. Right? I have some really amazing food videos. So I promise you, stick around. You will not be disappointed. This is a cool video. This is how they make traditional French butter. Some of the best butter in the entire world. I was blown away by the scale and the technique they use to make this butter. So let's give it a play and come on another journey with me, chat, into some of the most amazing food on the internet.
We're in Saint-Malo, Brittany, France, and we're about to visit Bordier, a traditional maison de beurre or butter house. Here, butter is done artisanally. Everything is churned, kneaded, and shaped by hand. And I can't wait to see that. Let's go. The malaxage is a more romantic way to make butter.
Je suis toujours parti du principe que
traditional French. This is a more romantic way to make butter. I love that love of the food. There's something to be said, like, by serving a meal to someone else, you show how much you care about them in French cooking. There's a lot of that love there. Yeah, I'm very impressed with a lot of French cooking.
Ce qui était le plus important, c'était les émotions. Comme ça m'intéresse pas de produire 10 millions de tonnes de beurre, c'est pas mon métier.
It's
Moi,
not
je
my
suis un
job.
tout petit bonhomme et je fais des toutes petites choses, c'est tout.
The malaxage is really what makes Bordier butter unique. These are 50 kilo blocks of butter extracted from milk.
50
and are pretty
kilos!
standard in the butter making industry, even for the most artisanal. But while everyone else will use huge centrifuges to
50
filter out the last
kilos.
remaining drops of buttermilk, butter at the Bordier workshop is flattened by a wooden wheel and worked by hand by a ring.
Wow.
Little by little, the malaxage is going to give butter a new life. Dating back to the late 19th century, this tool was first used to rework different butters. At Bordier, it also helps give butter the desired texture.
C'est le plus mauvais moment de l'année pour le malaxage, puisque le beurre, la qualité de la texture du beurre, n'est que le résultat de ce que mangent les animaux.
So depending on what time of year,
ce qui va donner des beurres
will
blancs,
depend on what the
friables,
butter is like, depending
cassants.
on what they're eating, what the animals are eating when they're making the milk.
Alors petit à petit, le beurrier est en train de rendre les choses plus agréables à travailler.
Wow, just kneading it together.
Le bois ou le métal, c'est un geste mécanique, peu importe. Par contre, c'est plus agréable, c'est plus joli, c'est...
It's more pleasant
C'est
and
important
prettier
que
to
ce soit
use
beau dans la
wood.
vie.
Oui,
Hein?
oui, c'est vrai.
Yeah.
It's like no way we'll do this.
Okay, give it a go.
Wow, sweaty.
You're going to
Let's just go this way maybe. Oh man, this is going super fast.
Oh my god.
Tu vas mettre
Ok.
le
Où?
fais une fois et après juste en tu laisses ton doigt comme ça.
Ah, ok. Ça marche. C'est plus petit.
Wow.
C'est plus petit. Ici?
She's getting a bit of practice now. Yeah, yeah.
When you see him doing that, it almost has like an harmony. It's not easy. Monsieur Bordier said this is 50 kilos of butter.
Oh.
So try and lift
50 kilos,
a bit
man.
of it. It's going to be like what, 10 kilos just in one go?
So yeah, you're lifting 10 kilos at a time, at least, as you're like flipping and turning it. Get some exercise with that job. That's what I tell people, Smurf. I tell them, just don't pay for a gym membership. Get a job in hospitality, right? I walk 10,000 steps a day. I have to lift like 60 kilo kegs. You know, I'm constantly moving and stretching and, you know, moving around. It's a very physical job. If I didn't have a job in hospitality, I would be so chubby by now. I kid you not. It's tiring, but it's because it's like going to the gym and getting paid for it. So just consider that.
Qui est 3 ans.
3 ans.
3 years.
Vous savez pourquoi?
Non, pourquoi?
Parce que le soleil et la pluie ne tombent pas de la même manière tous les ans.
Wow.
Et c'est le soleil et la pluie qui vont donner à l'herbe et à la terre un...
So it's taken him 3 years to learn how to do this because, not because the technique is difficult, but because every season, depending on sun and rain and what the animals are eating, will depend on the butter and how it feels and how it is to make and the flavor and the texture of it. Just
goût particulier
super cool.
Que les vaches doivent aimer et que les saisons vont mettre en musique.
The seasons are going to set the music.
L'automne, l'hiver. Et que pour apprendre à découvrir.
Wow.
Eric then salts the butter using fine salt.
So
this
fine
step is
salt.
crucial to make sure the butter finally rejects all the leftover water it has in it.
Right.
On est en train
So
de voir,
salting the
voyez, quelque
butter,
chose.
making sure you get
La
all
vis
the
est en
water
train
out
de
of it.
se tremper, l'eau est en train de couler, le sel est en train d'attaquer la molécule de matière grasse et la molécule de matière grasse prend le sel comme une agression et rejette l'eau qu'elle a en elle. Et l'eau s'en va. On va avoir perdu presque 1 litre d'eau.
Okay.
Almost a liter of water.
Et je finis en perdant l'humidité, je concentre la matière sèche. Dans la matière sèche, il y a le gras et dans le gras, il y a le goût.
Oh, wow. So actually, I can see that it's getting wetter and wetter. It's picking up more
Wow.
water.
Ce que vous voyez là, c'est des gestes du 19e avec un lait de 2020 et c'est comment restituer et perpétuer la qualité de nos anciens, mais en vivant
Look
dans
how
le
much
monde d'aujourd'hui.
smoother that butter is now. They've been working it quite a lot, right? It's so much
Donc,
smoother.
je vais prendre un tout petit morceau.
Big one? Oh no.
Non, like this, ok. Voilà,
It's
c'est passé
softer.
le temps. It's very salt.
It's softer than the butter I'm used to.
Yeah, okay.
24 heures plus tard, le beurre d'hier.
Okay, so now we're trying butter that was made yesterday.
It's much sweeter, this one.
Le sel s'atténue, le sel
Right,
ne disparaît
right,
pas,
right.
mais son intensité diminue.
The
Et par
intensity
contre, le goût
diminishes.
de la crème est plus important. Un bon beurre ne doit jamais être mangé en sortie de baraque
Very cool.
ou de malaxeur plateau. Il doit être mangé 3, 4, 5 jours après. Parce que les équilibres, l'harmonie des goûts se met en place.
Right, so they were saying before, every single butter is going to be different year on year, season on season during those years because of what the animals are eating and the creme and the butter itself and the milk that they're using to make it is going to be different every year. And then knowing that and knowing how much salt and how much water is going to come out of it and how much salt you need to put in to get that flavor, he says it takes 5 days for that to develop and it's going to diminish and increase different flavors. They need to know how much salt they need to add to get that perfect flavor. It's insanely cool. I have not got enough time to learn this stuff, but I'm so glad there's experts like this out here.
Bordier also makes flavored butters, including chili butter, buckwheat butter, vanilla butter, and more.
Wow, that's
Faites
cool.
aussi du beurre avec de sable.
Oui. Ça a été mon premier beurre composé en
Seaweed butter.
1985. C'est un beurre un peu particulier qui est intéressant parce qu'il est à la fois très coloré et en même temps extrêmement parfumé. Et je vous laisse le goûter, vous fermez les yeux. Fermez les yeux, voilà. Fermez les yeux. Vous n'avez pas de problème. Fermez les yeux, ça va? Vous n'avez pas les pieds mouillés. Parce que ça arrive souvent avec le beurre aux algues qu'on ait les pieds mouillés.
What?
Ça va?
Yeah, very
Très bien.
fresh. Very fresh and yeah, it tastes like seaweed, but
This guy is an absolute troll. He's going so hard at like, oh, sometimes when you eat seaweed butter, your feet get wet. He's really not only a magician with butter, but he's also a performer. You can tell that he loves what he does, and he's presenting it in a really articulate and fun way, which I think is very important. A lot of people take cooking and food very seriously. Food should be fun, man. Just have fun with it. Honestly, try different things. Get an ingredient you know nothing about and just try to cook it. Go and ask someone at like the butcher, I've never cooked with that meat before. What do I do with it? And they'll tell you. It's super, or find a chef friend, someone who cooks on the internet, and ask them.
yeah, it's not fishy at all. It's nice and sweet. It really reminds you of that like seaside when you just sit there at the beach and you can smell it. They like that.
Yeah.
Des mouettes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's an absolute troll. I love it. This is really big, right? Tasting something and it brings not just like the memory of when you had that thing. There's a really good story. Like taste is and smell in particular, so intricately linked with memory. There's a great story that a guy who my Australian viewers will know, Dr. Carl, he gets on national radio, community radio, and does these amazing science talkbacks. And he was talking about a friend of his that smelt a particular type of Madeleine cake, and it immediately reminded him of his, I think it was a grandmother's house or aunt's house. I'm sorry, Dr. Carl, if you watch this, if I'm forgetting the story, but he could see the village that she lived in sort of rise up from the ground around him. This story and just the smell of those cakes brought that memory back, like he was in that village again. So they are making fun of this, but it's really true that flavors and smells can take you to a place and make you feel more than just eating something.
Une odeur
It's marvelous.
It's marvelous.
Really, yeah, really incredible.
Really incredible.
And so, and this one is your like signature from Brittany because you're
Yeah.
from this region.
It's like the roots of my identity. Ça, c'est une vraie identité, comme le beurre au sarrasin. Il faut que ce soit comme ça. Et puis, si je vais au Japon, c'est comme ça que j'ai découvert le yuzu. Si je vais ailleurs, je ne sais pas. Peut-être un jour, si je vais sur Mars, je ferai un beurre tout vert. Je ne sais pas.
No, I would like to taste that then.
They're having
After
so much
it's ready,
fun.
each
So much
stack
fun
of
with
freshly
it.
churned butter is then placed into this butter cutter.
Et grâce à cet appareil qui date du 19e, par l'écartement de chaque corde de guitare, nous avons
Right.
le grammage désiré.
There's a lot of water. So,
Il y a toujours de l'eau.
yeah. So this means that there's still water that's coming out of the butter.
La méthode traditionnelle, il y a toujours de l'eau. Nous ne
So in that traditional method, there's always water, and they're talking about not pressuring the butter out when they're making this, just using a simple cylinder effect and gently pushing the butter out is key, because otherwise they're condensing it and they're pushing all that water out, and the butter's going to be drier. And then, you know, it's talking about such a simple method of, well, we know the diameter of this and we know the texture, so you know, we just, then you get the exact size you need every time, the exact grams every time they cut it.
Ah oui, ça, alors là pour le coup, oui. Et on
That's
l'a
so
encore
cool.
utilisé, cette machine-là, il y a 250 ans. Vous voulez que je vous montre où? Pendant la Révolution française.
Okay, yeah, cool. So this machine was used 250 years ago. Oh yeah, that's great. Do you want to see when? Oh yeah, when was that? Oh, during the French Revolution, the guillotine. Exactly. What a troll. This guy's hilarious. He's a real joker. Like, you can just tell he loves his job, he's having fun.
On appelle ça une Marie-Antoinette. Je vais vous interpréter une œuvre du 18e pour harpe et beurre.
This guy, the energy, man. The energy he has.
Oh no. So 50 kilos de beurre.
50 kilos of butter.
Regarde.
Oh no.
There's some butter left in here. Oh my
The only thing
god.
that is left is shaping. And just like the rest, it is all done by hand. Each shape and size
so
is custom.
cool.
Some chefs may order these bite-sized shapes. Others may just buy the whole stack and cut it themselves.
C'est des
Right.
modèles uniques. Il n'y a pas de machine ici. Nous sommes des êtres humains. Vous voyez, avec le petit pompon.
No machine to shape it.
C'est extrêmement rare, il est tout seul à le faire. Et
Il y a une différence entre les objets qu'il utilise.
il peut y en avoir, oui. Je t'arrête. Déjà, il y a une partie striée, une partie lisse. Là, elle est petite, là, elle est grande. Et à chaque fois, la main de l'homme ou de la femme va travailler comme ça, comme ça.
I've never
comme ça.
seen these tools before.
Ça dépend. C'est un métier, hein. Merci.
Est-ce qu'il y a une raison particulière pour laquelle vous avez cette forme très petite?
de faire ça d'abord, parce qu'en fait, si on prenait un morceau, voilà, voilà, vas-y, fais-le. Alors en fait, il y a des craquelures partout, alors que là, il n'y en a plus. Voilà, c'est la qualité de la texture et le visuel des scientifiques du tapé du beurre.
We are butter stamping scientists.
Donc actuellement, le match
Look at the amount of water. Hold on, let's just go
Lambobineuse.
back there. Look at the amount of water that's still coming off this butter.
Voilà, c'est la qualité de la texture
Look at this,
et
you see it
le
all over
visuel,
the bench.
l'esthétique en fait. Hein.
Water is still coming out of that butter.
Mais nous avons fait énormément d'études.
Look at it, look on the bench there.
There's something in this butter.
Yeah, this guy's crazy. I love it.
Mon grand-père avait fait le même métier bien avant.
His grandfather had
Et
the
j'avais
same
toujours
job.
entendu dire que ce métier était difficile, compliqué, voilà.
Wow.
Mais j'ai un
Look
défaut.
at that.
Je fais toujours le contraire de ce qu'on me dit. Et comme ça, je peux comprendre. Et en fait, je suis tombé amoureux. Aujourd'hui, il y a peut-être 2% de la production beurrière
Wow.
qui se fait en baratte. Tout le reste fait avec des butirateurs, des canons à beurre. Hein. Mais je pense que, vous voyez, effectivement, si dans l'endroit où nous sommes, on remplaçait tous mes collaborateurs, tous mes compagnons
Wow.
par des machines, on irait beaucoup plus vite. On gagnerait certainement beaucoup plus d'argent,
That's true.
mais il ne se passerait plus rien ici.
So hold on, we need to hear this again. We need to hear this again, right? Let's go back here. Right, so it's talking about most of the butter professionally made is done with
faut nourrir le plus grand
centrifuges
nombre.
and
C'est très
things like
important.
that. So
Mais je
they're
pense
talking
que,
about
vous voyez,
feeding many people.
Effectivement, si dans l'endroit où nous
So
sommes,
yes, you could replace
on remplaçait
all the staff
tous,
with machines.
mes collaborateurs, tous mes compagnons par des machines, on irait beaucoup plus
Be
vite.
faster, they make more
On
money,
gagnerait certainement beaucoup plus d'argent, mais
but nothing would happen.
il ne se passerait plus rien ici.
It'd just be butter coming out.
Si j'ai fait ce
Being
métier, c'est
produced.
aussi pour qu'il se passe quelque chose.
Yes.
S'il n'y a plus rien, ça ne m'intéresse pas.
There's some artistry, some
Amen.
care. Amen. What a classic guy, man. Guys, I hope you seeing why I know why I like these shows, because these people are so passionate about the food that they're making. It's just insane, man, like just insane. The things that they are doing and like the level of care and happiness that they have for what they're doing is incredible. I really, really like it. Seeing people that are that passionate makes me happy.
Hey YouTube fan, thanks for watching this Big Small World. You can watch more videos right here without even moving off your seat, or you can check me out on my socials or even live streaming over on Twitch. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.